Welcome back to day 5 of 30 Days to Natural Diabetes and High Blood Pressure Control. I'm Dr. David DeRose. Today our title is Connect. A friend recently drew my attention to a YouTube video. A YouTuber had done an interesting experiment on himself. It was part of what's called the Loneliness Project. I'll try to include a link with this video. In that video, this gentleman decided he was going to ensure that he had no connections with anyone for a week. That means no cell phone, no telephone, no television. He wasn't going to see anyone. He wasn't going to communicate with anyone. He was just going to stay in his apartment for a full week. As you watch his video log, you find that he's getting more and more stressed. He's getting more and more frustrated that he's all alone. He's getting kind of stir crazy. This is just one example of how important it is for us to be connected with other people. In our book, 30 Days to Natural Blood Pressure Control, we actually looked in detail, spent a whole chapter speaking about social connectedness. One of the studies we cited there was from Switzerland. Swiss researchers there compared people who had high blood pressure to those with normal blood pressure. They found something very interesting. They found those who were hypertensive, those who had higher blood pressures, actually tended to be less socially connected than those who had lower blood pressures. Researchers of this study and others have looked at why social support is so powerful. And what they've found is that social support actually helps to buffer stress hormones. It helps us to calm down. It helps us to diffuse the things that tend to wind us up. As a result, if you want to have the best likelihood of having good blood sugar and good blood pressure, you've got to connect with other people. So here's my specific challenge for you. It's do something specific every day that ties in with this program and connects you with other people. Let me give you some practical examples. Maybe you're going to get on the phone, you're going to call someone, you're going to say, you've got to watch this video series with me. Why don't you join right now and start watching these YouTube videos with Dr. DeRose? That might be one thing you could do. Another thing you could do is maybe share some food. You've learned a new recipe. You caught the message to be big on beans, and you just cooked a big pot of beans. And you're going to take a couple of bowls of that bean soup, and you're going to bring it over to your elderly next-door neighbor. You're connecting with other people, and it's using something that you're learning about in this program. Maybe you're having trouble moving more. Remember, that was one of our challenges. You want to move more. You want to every day do some exercise. Well, you're going to call one of your friends. Say, why don't we exercise together? Maybe not every day, but one day a week, maybe 2 days a week. You're going to exercise with that friend. So what I want you to do is something to connect with other people. You say, well, that all sounds pretty difficult. How about just sending an email inviting someone to watch this series? Well, that's a form of connection. We'll let you do that, but I do want to challenge you as much as possible to have face-to-face connections. Maybe at work, you're going to tell people about this series and what you're doing differently. You got the idea? Every day from now on out, your challenge is to connect. And if you do, I believe it's going to increase the likelihood that you'll have better blood sugar and better blood pressure at the end of 30 days. I'm Dr. DeRose. We'll be back with more tomorrow.